I'm going live because I want to talk about my theory in a live situation. But for those of you who are going to miss this intro, I want you to go back and I want you to look at the movement in the parking lot, right? Like it's the movement in the parking lot that's oh, I think they're still in that shit too. See what I'm saying? Like they're loading up the car with all sorts of shit. These just be straight stealing. That's why they didn't want us in. And then they go and sell that shit on fucking what you call it. So like this is like the commission of a fucking. They're in the commission of a crime at the moment. Really, like see what I'm saying? Don't nobody don't nobody in their right mind ever go to fucking. Wouldn't nobody in their right mind ever shop at Walmart like that, right? Like they got three motherfucking cars on security and shit. One, two. This dude rushing the door. Like now they're gonna get the good shit out, right? Like meanwhile, like there's four cars watching this shit. Look, he's skirting off. Now let's watch. They're gonna get picked up individually now. I guarantee it. Watch. They're about to get all picked up individually. Don't walk out like they didn't just rob that place. Watch. Cause they did not all hop in that car. All of them just like watch here. This one gonna get picked up. Like I'm not the police. I just see what it is, and these people some hoes. That's how I could tell they're evil, man. I could tell they were evil just by what the shit they were doing. And then you got this dude over here. He's a part of the scam. You know what I'm saying? Like, say what they do is they loaded up that fucking car right away. And this dude, he just cut his lights out because he seen me pointing the camera at him, right? So he knows I'm watching him too. But like, really, I mean, like, I'm not really even here to document their stealing. I'm just here to document the fucking. Really, what I'm documenting is there goes the truck. Look, there go the truck. He was a part of the fucking robbery too. You see what I'm saying? He's skirting off. Like probably I'm in like a high like fucking zone to get shot type shit. But like I'm good with that. Like this dude behind me, part of the scam. Watch, he's gonna take off. There he goes. Alright, cause like oh he went that way. That's typical getaway speed. Now look, you still got people in the store. Like there's still people in here. Like they literally just hit this bitch. Like, and this is all the employees robbing it. They literally just hit it. See moving on the right. They just cracked this bitch for like fucking two full carloads of merch. Which again, I don't have a problem with whatever the fuck they're doing to get their money. What I have a problem with is the fact that when it was 10:54 and I walked in, they slammed the doors and told me I couldn't come in and shit, right? But now I'm seeing why. Because they were in the commission of a heist. These people in here, watch, they're gonna come out like that. That's why they didn't want to be on camera. When I filmed them coming out, like I put them on camera coming out, right? As soon as I put them on camera, they hid their faces like a motherfucker, like the bitch. I'm like, damn, you stupid bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I know why she was hiding. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, this queer looking fuck, like his bitch ass didn't want to be on camera neither. But like at this point, y'all just hold me on the WD-40. I walked in at 10:53, being like, yo, 10:53, mind you, at a Walmart. So again, let's keep this in perspective. Like this is your neighborhood Walmart in say Wichita, right? So like you go to come here as your last option. I fucking hate Walmart, period. But the only reason I came here is because I told somebody I was gonna have WD-40 in the morning. I'm like, fuck, where else to get it? So I pull up at 10:54. As I walk in, like they're shutting those double doors, right? And I'm like, you ain't gotta do that. Like, it would take me all of 2 seconds to run in and grab this fucking WD-40. Just let me know where it's at, right? So I'm telling them, here, look, there they come, here they come. Like, see, look. They're gonna try to come out like in a different way. You see what I'm saying? They already robbed this bitch once. Let's see if they come out like in another way. And I'm not trying to be the police on their ass, but like this goes along with my story. So like, okay, all them carts, as soon as 11 o'clock came, like see this one dude I put on camera earlier. Uh, as soon as 11 o'clock came, what they did was they pulled up like 3 different cars and fucking stuffed them all with merch. You see what I'm saying? Like almost to make it like they took off their smock things or whatever, like almost to make it look like a fucking like botched robbery or something like that. But like, you know, like I basically caught it just because they had just kicked me out. So as I'm walking out after being kicked out, like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, dude, is he flicking me off or something? Like, so, like that's the thing. I'm just letting y'all know, like y'all some hoes. You should let me buy that WD-40 can. Fuck you, bitch. Like, come do something. Like that. Like that's what it is. Like, I'm standing out here with with my barbecue food, dude. Like, I'm not even eating just because I'm putting y'all on blast for locking me out at 10:40, 10:43, 10:53. So again, when I say like at 10:53 p.m. And I'm not the type of person that's gonna be that last customer. I'm hustling because I know people want to get out of there. But literally, like I walked out and like on my own because it's not like they're gonna stop me. But like as I walked out, like there was three of the ugly, scary asses like right in that little cut, waiting to lock me and somebody else out. Like it was this other dude who came with like 3 kids. This, hey, look, this must be like this must be a thing indicative of like Wichita, Kansas, where like this is how they get on. But like this dude with 3 kids straight up like barged through their doors. Like he fucking like straight up like whoop open like the sliding doors, and I'm like, you know what, man, fuck it, I'm going in too because y'all shouldn't be closed. Y'all should not be closed right now, seeing as how you're fucking a Walmart or whatever, right? Like there's no reason for that. And again, it's gonna take me all of 2 seconds to go grab this what you call it, this WD-40. And I kept asking him, I'm like, walked in behind buddy, I'm like, WD-40, 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 like where's that, you know, knowing that most Walmarts would have that. But like instead what they did was fucking, and again, this is why I say it's evil, like the sky, everything. Like look at these people, there's literally 3 cars in the lot that are gonna be picking these people up, like 3 cars that are waiting for the thieves. Like see, like they weren't doing none of that shit. I don't even know if you could see, but like there's like a car that was sitting behind me, and then was a car, oh, this red truck, that's the truck that said skirted off. Remember like that car skirt off, he pulled right around because he's got to pick up his homies and shit because they're gonna chop that up. Like, you know, I mean, y'all get it how you got to, but like you should have sold me that WD-40, man. Use some hose for that, fucking bitch. Like that's the whole point. Like, okay, so now I'm out here like without the WD-40, and I just like, I don't know. I guess I caught part of it live, part of it not live. So like, I guess for all intents and purposes, I can go back to my not live video and then like post like, you know, the reaction. Cause that's when I turn the shit on the camera because I know how people get like when it's store time. And then while I'm recording it, there was another bitch in there that she was recording me. She was like like she was the only one in like regular clothes, right? But like in a hoodie, like she was trying. She might have been part of the fucking the fucking the robbery crew or something. She might have been a driver because I promise you, they just pulled up in like this little ass red car. Well, it wasn't little, but like it was a 4-door, right? And didn't any of those workers get in? All of them fucking just stuffed the fuck out of that car, and it's sitting over there. And that red car like fucking dipped quick as fuck. That red car got up out of there. Like there was no reason for it to stay. But my point is like when I seen all this shit going on, like see like this dude, he part of that shit too. Like the only difference between Wichita and Chicago is that like, well, there's a ton, but for example, right now, if I was in Chicago, there's no way I'm sitting there recording these fucking people do this shit because they're gonna probably, you know, react differently. But here in Wichita, see, there goes that black car. See, now he wants to get behind me. Now we'll have some interesting times. But like basically, like in Chicago, what they would have did was they would have, like, if you're looking and you're like and that's where I just got my food. But like if you're looking and you're seeing like something, if you don't duck your head and turn your shit, like fucking you're not looking, like you're a part of that shit. Now you're like witness. Now you're gonna get like, whatever may happen, you know what I mean? But like I would never stick around to find out in Chicago like that. And if you notice, this guy, like, see how he's just exactly perfectly following me? Like, just perfectly, like, too, like, and that's the other thing, like, when you locked me out the store, that's when you fucked up, because I wanted that can, and, like, they said the registers were closed. But how you gonna have the registers closed at a Walmart? Of all places, how you gonna have the registers at a Walmart closed, right? Like, hey, goofies. So you dumb as hell. Cause if I was like on that bullshit, like a snitch or some type of shit, bro, I got your plates and everything. But like, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I'm just like I'm more upset that like the evil has taken over this world. And look at the sky. Like when I went into that place, I felt like a certain like darkness, so to speak, right? Like this is like, these are like the fucking like, these are the night people that come out now. Like the days of like, like kind, considerate, like decent human beings, that shit is over with, because the monsters, like, they're a different breed, and they really don't come out much at all. But like, it's like the one person you see, it's the one pharmacist you see, it's the one fucking banker you see, it's the one fucking teacher you have, it is the one guy you work with, it's your one boss. It's always one, right? That like just is a straight bitch. Like always trying to be upset about something, make your life harder for no reason, right? And like then there's always like, not always anymore, but like there used to always be like, like the compassionate type thing that like, like over sympathized. And yeah, that's a drone riding with us right now too. But like over sympathized or whatever, like, and like I feel like they're two of the same team. Like they just kind of keep you in check. Like, is he gonna tell on us? Is he gonna do this? Or not even tell, but like, is he with us? Is he against us? So you get like both sides. But like notice again, like the drone situation, these motherfucking drones just watched the commissioning of the theft. They probably, like, I mean, they don't give a fuck, but like the point is a certain darkness that's overcome the world. I don't know, there's another one. I don't know if you want to call it after the fucking, the motherfuckers gotta start getting shot up with that shit and just taking whatever they could get in their arm because that's what somebody told them to do. Like some like maybe it's the timeline. It could be like a certain thing. It could be a million different things, but like something about something switched, and like that's why you see in all these still images that like I post, other people, a ton of people are posting them. Like I'm way more than like I'm used to seeing, right? Like yeah, like way more than I'm used to seeing. Like as far as like actually being like on the street, like we had a little flying joint up there, that little orange thing. I don't know if I kind of catch it, but like basically like they're out, like they're out, and like they're not like, it's like that dude, what's his name, Jordy Rose or whatever, the guy who created D-Wave. Like fucking like he described like what these demonic things would like think about us. He's like, they wouldn't think about y'all, like y'all just be like ants to them. They wouldn't even think like, just like how they just fucking like literally, like I'm talking about, it's 6 minutes before closing, even 2 minutes before closing at most places, especially ones that got named like like a grocery store or something. They might give you a look, or they might say like you got 2 minutes left, but none of them shut the fucking door on you and say that the register's out, right? So like it was just, to me, that shit was an experience. And then like it started making me think more, and I'm just like, you know what, like I've been feeling like like little pockets of the world where sometimes like shit feels like really fucking like not ever comfortable, right? Like they do got like nothing is ever comfortable of late, like. And I was just talking to a buddy about this, so like nothing's comfortable. I don't sleep at night. I can't lay down. I can't stop thinking. I can't focus. All these other things, this shit, but there's got to be something more to it because like I'm noting these like traits and behaviors so much more, than ever before. And I know you for a fact, like I know you get the pictures too, so you can like look at a fucking still picture right now, and like there's not any way that you look at any type of still and it's not got like something evil in it for some reason or another. You know what I mean? Like it like there's nothing like kind about the sun, nothing like nice about the clouds. Like them bitches are like straight black evil, like whatever you want to call it. The people that's walking the planet at the moment, like look at that thing flying in. Like what the fuck? I don't know if that's a plane or what, but I mean it's just I'm talking about the airline bitch. Never in my life, in my flight, in a flight, did I ever have somebody tell me to put a seatbelt on so many times just because she knew it was going to piss me off, probably. Because, like, why are you telling me? I'm like 40-something years old, dude. Like, nobody's told me to put a seatbelt on since I was fucking, like, 4 or 5. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is a plane. If this bitch crashes, we all die. Like, that's the great part. Like, there's no reason to have a fucking seatbelt. Oh, we're taxiing? What the fuck does that even mean? I don't know. Fuck, I gotta pull up my map. What does taxiing even fucking mean? Like you're driving around on an airplane, so what, you're gonna crash now? Like while you're so I mean like you're gonna interrupt my fucking personal life. Whatever I'm doing, I was actually on the phone with Enterprise, right? Trying to get like a rental resolved before I landed in this stupid ass city where they, like no wonder they got so much shit on like what you call it though, marketplace for cheap, like brand new. I mean, that's pretty much how it's done. Like, I mean, I guess I seen this shit on TikToks or whatever, like them flash mobs or whatever. But this was like far from it. This was like a secret society of fucking like pure fucking like losers, like evil losers that like, man, like right away, like something was up, and like it all came to a head when like them motherfuckers like busted that door down at 11 p.m. Like they were sitting in the gangway waiting for 11, and like then all of a sudden they all strip off their vests and get to dumping tons of shit in the car. It was crazy, like a lot of shit. And 99% sure I caught all on a film. I don't know if it's this one or the one before, but like I started filming them on the way out because like I know people don't like to be filmed, especially when they're being bogus, right? But like if someone were to up a camera, okay, if I were to take this back in my life when I was living a different lifestyle, like I remember like we were in New Orleans one night on Bourbon Street, and like I was with some like scumbag type like dreadheaded kids. There go fucking another one. But like somebody took pictures of us, right? And we're on Bourbon Street, and it's like, are you taking pictures of like the fucking freak show? That's what Buddy say, cause like, like wearing patchwork and all sorts of dumb shit. Like, so he straight up took old girl's camera. But this is in the days of cameras, not cell phones. He took that lady camera, and he fucking smashed that bitch like on the floor. We're also like, like at that point in the world, like we're still concerned about like getting like fucking like there's all these little lights that keep popping up like right as I drive. Like I just barely see them touching down. Tell me if you see them. But like at that point in life, we're all worried. There's the drones. Like we're all worried about getting popped. So like motherfuckers is steady like fucking trying not to get seen. Like it was still like like damn near like Goodfellas where motherfuckers go to the desert to talk and conceal their mouths and shit. Like we took it to some extremes back in the day. Like just weird shit like that. But like just different, I guess. I don't even know like these people like are not abiding by like the same like rules that anybody else I've ever met lives by. And again, look how slow I'm doing. Like I was doing like 50. Look how far back everybody is. Like they just give me the free pass. Like I was telling somebody else, I was in Chicago yesterday with my boy, and I'm pushing like a buck fucking. See, I'm swerving everywhere. I'm all over this bitch, right? Like, you know how many times I would have gone to jail prior to this? Every light I pass turns on, like I illuminate them over. But like all this shit I do, back in the day, I'm getting smoked for everything. Like there was nothing to talk about. Like always getting smoked, and now, like kind of ever since I don't know if it was Maryland or whatever the fuck it may have been, but like ever since I realized, like look at how far everyone still is back. Like, and I'm not going fast. I'm going 60 miles an hour. I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. I'm trying to find my phone, my other phone, so I can put the directions in. But nobody's catching up, and I'm like in fucking 6 lanes right now. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's my fault, like for the shitty recording. But I am looking for some, and then they get off. Like, you know, like it's really weird. It's really weird how like. It's like I feel like they disconnected like those type of people out of my situation or something, just because like I figured out what they were or whatever. But like the weird shit, like it'll never like fucking no. Some people will never catch it. Some people would just not, and I don't know if those people they don't catch it because fucking they're like, you know, like deaf and blind to like the world around them, or if they'll never catch it because they just don't give a fuck, like to like, or is it, you know, like because they don't see it. It's one of those things like, how do people not see these drones, right? But like yet they don't come out for everybody, maybe, I don't know, because like that's kind of a thing that I notice sometimes. Like they won't be exactly where, and see I got 12 right behind, like right on the side of me, matter of fact. Like I'm damn near in dude's lane, and like, you see what I'm saying? Like I'm just recording a fucking video here, and can't get over, let these people, like, how the fuck does this dude not like fucking pull my ass over some shit like that? Like, right? Like, dude, I was obviously distracted, if not drunk. You see what I'm saying? Like that shit was crazy. Like if he's not sitting up here waiting for me, I'm not fucking like living my same life. But like he's on his brakes up there, but again, like it just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. So that's just another fucking example though. Like how the fuck did that fucking police just pass me? I was just steady swerving the fuck out of the highway, and he just cruises on by. I almost hit the back of the semi because I'm not looking up, and I just continue to cruise. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, like, he's gonna go. Is he going left? He's gonna go left, so he's gonna probably try to get behind me. Maybe, I don't know. It looks like there's like 2 stopping. One going right, one going left. I'm going right because that keeps me in motion, and like that way I can kind of monitor that situation. Because I don't know who that is, but like I'm pretty sure he's right up here. But again, does it even fucking matter anymore? Yeah, no, he definitely went right too. So like now I have to like somehow figure out how to get out of this zone here. So I just bust right around on their ass, fuck them, and move around real quick, and then I'll pull over and I'll find my other phone. And as soon as I do that, I'll be like, boop, punching the fucking, you know, hotel. Hang on, let me try to connect to my shit. There we go. Connecting. Give me my fucking, it's really hard to drive without Android Auto nowadays. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that shit's like my map. And like, it allows me to like, you know, kind of space out and drive or whatever. But like, without the Android Auto, I'm kind of like fucking driving in circles way too much. And this is like a dead end. So that really doesn't help me. Let's try to go to like another phone. There we go. Go to this phone. So now I gotta turn around, right? So like, certainly you would think like, oh, guaranteed there's gonna be drones above me now. Hang on, look at this. There's gonna be hella drones over here. Like, watch this shit. This probably be a Bigfoot sighting up in this motherfucker. You came all the way down here, and look, I could still cut through that bitch. But look, my bad, man. I just parked for some scenery. Shitty ass resolution on this camera right now. You see a light flashing in the middle? Somebody's down there. Oh, here, right there, there's a light. There you go. I wonder if there's a way to, like, kill my car because, like, I don't want to be, like, sitting here. But, like, I wonder if there's a way, because that's probably, let's see. I wonder if there's a way that I can just kind of post up right here and see what's really going on, but, like, without getting, like, rolled up on, because I don't really feel like going to jail in Kansas. Like, but, like, look at this shit right here. And, like, there's a lot of rolling hills. So what is this? Let's get our brights on. I feel like I just saw something dip and dive. Oh yeah, see right there, what the fuck is that? What is that, one of them cryptoids? Get your monkey ass over here, boy. I got hella drones. Look at all that light activity, you see that? That's all in the middle of nowhere. Meanwhile, you know, I'm out here still bogus as fuck. But like, look at this shit, hang on. These motherfuckers is everywhere. Like, what the fuck makes all that light? They must be cooking like meth back here or something. Let's see what type of things we have over here. Like, oh, I just saw some eyes right there. You saw that? Look at this, hold up. Zooming in, if I can. Is that like one of them cryptid motherfuckers right there or something? Scary ass thing. Like, they probably run up on me right here. Look like poppy plants damn near. But let's see, ain't nobody behind me, so I can kind of just go slow. Meanwhile, like, looking at their little fucking situation out here. I mean, again, whoa, look at right there, I see them. You see them bushes moving? Them bushes is moving like a motherfucker. That one never no fucking, hang on. That one never no fucking air. Hold up. Cause I gotta look with my regular eyes too while I keep this on. But like, and I definitely don't want to drive off that little cliff. But hang on, let me do like this. What is that? What's that little fucking thing right up there? Ain't no phone pole. Hold up. Oh, what the fuck is got lit up? So I got all, like, why do I have like lights everywhere? Lights everywhere. Now I'll put this bitch in reverse. See, I give myself only X amount of time before I get whacked over here. Not by say like the people, but say like by the real people. Look at all this shit though. You know, I'm just playing the tourist role real well. I wonder if I could park like up here and cut my lights And it's be like, man, I was smacking my food, bro. I was hungry. But like now, when I go to the other side, they're gonna be hella fucking like, there's hella activity up there. All right, there go another one. He's gonna come past me. So like at some point, like they'll start like be like, okay, we gotta keep eyes on this motherfucker right here. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Gotta keep moving, bro. But like that kind of like also like, what's up, homie? My man from the fucking middle of the world that I don't even believe is really set up like that, but I believe it because you're there and I'm not. But like, hey, look, like that's my point, homie. Is that like fucking. Like I'm literally going fucking like I'm going so slow, man. I'm at like 15 miles an hour, right? We all just seen like me like driving like I'm drunk, like past 12 past me. What, man? Like I mean like in nothing, right? Like they don't come around. Like everywhere else in life, they're coming around. You know what I'm saying? And I got something to worry about. Like, but see in this case, fuck. I think I just dropped my weed. Hang on. In this case, like, okay, I got the tray, like 2 trays right there, like ready, like to roll up. Like any other time, I'm like feeling paranoid or whatever. But like right now, I'm like, you know, like these people ain't. It's something about like something that just tell me like these are not the. Look at that thing. What the fuck? Like that's like straight up weird, dude. Like that's not like. Okay, so that's a better focus, but like. So it's in like mid-air or something. Like, suppose I could drive by this area just to kind of see what's going on. That's where like the fucking police originally went by, was down here. So like, matter of fact, I'm gonna hit my whatchamacallit real quick. Oh shit, did I turn the light? That's terrible. I'm trying to find. Okay, so now that we got the other phone, I'm gonna turn this one off. And that's one thing too. Like I'm gonna start making these like videos. Like they're gonna be called like life hacks or something. Like, cause I got so many different fucking like finesse moves. Like everything from like hotels, everything from like hotels, like cleaning out cars, like all sorts of shit. Like ducking on people, all sorts of shit that kind of like you know like. I probably won't ever make the videos, but like, it's knowledge. It's like good general knowledge that like only you might grab if like you know like you're in a situation, for example. Hang on, all right. So like basically again, this violates all laws, bro. Like y'all know this violates all fucking like things that you can do when you're like riding stupid in a car, especially being like this hour. Like you are not allowed to sit like I'm sitting, especially in the middle of nowhere, right? You are not allowed to do this without getting fucking reparations. You know, like there's no way in God green earth that somebody ain't gonna be to see me like already, right? Cause I'm just looking like, bro, I'm just looking super fucking bogus, right? But that's my point. It's really kind of my whole like my whole point that like I can sit here. And some of us can, like, now really, it should be somebody just sitting there waiting for me to come across the road, but it's not. Alright, I'm following this map now, because I can't get it to go up here, I don't think. But basically, like, I'm going to take y'all with me on the way back, and, you know, we'll just keep violating the fucking, like the fucking laws of life. Like, this dude, like, who's he? That might be 12 right there, I don't know. It should be. But like, here's the weird thing, right? He's not gonna come and get behind me, I don't think. Look at that moon too. Look at that shit. If that's even a moon. Oh, that's a drone. So we got a drone, and that red thing is a moon. There's a drone in front of it. Multiple drones. Look at that one skirting across the sky. You would never see that. That's not showing up in the fucking whatchamacallit. That thing is not showing. None of those are showing up in the air. So like, to go out the window is obviously the best. That way you get no glass. But like, I'm trying to get the sun in this flick. Or not the sun, I call it the moon, the sun. Hang on. Is that it? Hang on. doesn't want to let me focus. Let me try to like do this again. Like that. And keep in mind I'm still swerving, y'all. So there's the drone. And then if I should go forward, I should be able to catch the moon thing. Notice I call it the moon thing. Don't know exactly what the fuck it is, but it's right. Okay, it's right here. That's the moon thing. These are the drones. Moon thing drones. And, you know, again, like that looked more like a portal or something. And that would be like, honestly, like the greatest. Look at how fucking bad that looks. I was just saying it's evil out here, right? But like that motherfucking sun, dog, that looked like that, like the 1980s cover of Rising Sun with Nicolas Cage or some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck you call that. But it almost looked like, man, it looked like the sky like stacked on top of each other or something. I gotta get out the window for a better picture. But now I'll get all the drones. Yeah, let's try to get over here. Alright, so let me see. I still got 3.6 miles. I drove so far out the way. So far out the way. Alright, so now check this out. I gotta go like this. Again, nobody behind me for fucking ever, except for like whatever the fuck that thing just was. It almost looked like a little like spaceship that like you kind of see or something, but okay, so we're gonna go up with this window and up with this window because it's fucking giving me a headache. But like we should be able to still capture drone. But again, this whole sun situation or moon situation is quite awkward. The whole you know, eyes and lights and shit at that previous place, awkward. You ever think about this too? You know that it only be like semi trucks. I don't know if you ever travel the country, but like yeah, like the ones in the bushes, bro, like that shit was, you know. Okay, but look, if you ever travel the country, you would notice it's like only you and semi trucks after like say like 10 or 11 p.m. I don't know why, but like I started to figure it out because of late. They put it in the new, like in like the fucking like, you know, the this is what's happening now, like, or they're gonna try this. And it was, of course, it was in Texas where they, I think it was like 2-3 years ago, I heard they're gonna start having like autonomous fucking trucks that look just like that one. Matter of fact, let me try and put it in reverse. So like the trucks that look just like this one. Hang on. Fuck, it doesn't let me orientate that way. Basically, it's one. Hang on. It's a red ass fucking truck. They got the red front. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a red front and fucking. It's just it's there's nobody in it. It's a fucking robot driving that shit or something, right? And I was looking back on some not only pictures but videos I had taken when I was like by Roswell, New Mexico. And I'm looking over the overpass, and you know, all I saw was those fucking trucks. Like it would be like 8 trucks per frame, and like every 4 or 5 shots you might see a car. Might. So like that's kind of, now you gonna see it moving real good. That's kind of like a way I base like this whole like, you know, because you should be 1-to-1 with fucking truckers. Like trucking is a job, right? And I don't know how many truckers there are in the world, but if your job is to drive a truck, that means that you are one person driving across the country or wherever the fuck your route may be or may not be, and you slide to wherever you're going, but you make very little to no waves. All you are doing is operating one vehicle, following one path, getting there and turning around, right? So really, who the fuck sees you? Not many people. But on the flip side of that coin, how many people would there how many people would there be, like as far as in comparison to, say, truckers? How many people that are not working currently at the moment the trucker's working, who works like an 8 or a 10-hour day, right? So that means that you mean to tell me there's 8 people working as a trucker, and out of 3 frames, 1 car, so 1 out of every 25 cars has a fucking human being driving it, and the other ones are not. But the whole time, it's always been like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, the whole time it's always been like that. And that's why they can keep such great tabs on us. And that's why they can afford to look at just me or just you, because really, there's not many of us. Like, here you go, there's some shit up there too. Power grid type shit, right? Actually, you know what? Right here, this is Andrews Air Force Base. I totally forgot. So that's another thing. Everywhere the fuck I go, there's the drones. Everywhere I go, they put me in a fucking situation where I am by a military base. Whether it be Florida, whether it be Washington, whether it be California, whether it be Georgia. All the places I go, whether it be Tennessee. That's where they make the bombs. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like wherever I go, I'm surrounded by fucking like this type of shit, which is all government property. Andrews Air Force Base. You know, like they're probably the ones fucking with that moon, making it blood moon. Now there you go. You're not gonna be able to see well because you just can't. But like, those are not lights of anything else. Like, you see that? You got that rolling spotlight thing. That, like, and then again, nothing behind me, dude. Nothing. I got 5 miles to go. I don't have a fucking soul. There's not a soul on the road. You see what I'm saying? It's not even midnight. Like there goes one car, right? And it's probably the police. Like, and then out of that, is he even really police? But here you go. There's a drone. And he's gonna come check me out because guess what? There's another one up there too. Right above me. Like, I'm talking about like right above me. But like, look at this one. Okay, so this one, I promise you, is going to whip back around. I promise you he's gonna stop and come back around. Get ready for the cut. Here it comes. He's gonna kill his lights too. Get ready. He's going dark mode. And then he's gonna find his way back to me. There he goes. There's the cut. There's the cut. There's the lights. He just cut the lights. Going slow as fuck. Let's see here. Now I got dude on my ass. The first car I've seen in fucking forever. But so long as I'm doing, say, like 50 miles an hour, his ass should just keep on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they say, keep trucking. But look, that motherfucker gonna keep an eye. He gonna stay right there. Right there. Meanwhile, this dude is definitely like, exactly like I said. No, go to the left. Go to the left every time, whether it be them or not. And then look. Here's the moon. If that is the moon. And then I'm back to nobody behind me again. It's just... So my point I was trying to make earlier is that if it's 1 to 25, you know, like car versus fucking semi at night, that doesn't even make sense. Because... You mean to tell me there's not 8 million out of the 200 some odd million people that had to drive somewhere and go somewhere that night? Do people not have shit to do? You know, like, granted, you don't have to do something every night, but you know, if you do something once a month And that's like the same with everybody. Everybody did something once a month. These fucking roads would be busting. But the only days they're packed is like Mother's Day or some fruity ass holiday. That don't make no fucking sense. And the other thing is like, I've thought about this as another potential, like, maybe it's like this type situation. So like, I thought about this. Their surveillance capabilities and overall monitoring, capabilities have gone so far. Like I mean, they probably had them in the 90s, but like the way they are able to fall back, they no longer need to have all those fucking fake traffic on the road. I've literally been in a fucking town, it was Oak Ridge, Tennessee, where the people in the town, they're like the Appalachian people. So you got people like fucked up, and then they call them the government people. The government people, when they get off work, bro, they flood a 5-lane fucking no-stop highway, and it's right by the airport, right by Knoxville. There goes that, right by Knoxville Airport. That's got to be something about the American dream or something. But right by Knoxville, and he drove off. Right by Knoxville Airport, and fucking like, when the government get out of work at 3:30, everybody, I'm talking Agent Smith like a motherfucker, they're all out. You cannot make a left turn. I got my routine where I got to clean out these cars because I'd be doing like, I shouldn't be smoking in them type thing. Get fined for that type of shit big. And like basically like all that to say that fucking when the government hits the block, I could not make a left-hand turn because there was no stop sign, no stoplight, none of that shit, right? For over 25 minutes, damn near 30 minutes. I think I missed the airplane flight for that. That's when I recorded that video of Hertz trying to like book me for smoking in the car. I think I'd miss my flight and come back and get on the ass. That's when they called the cops to like escort me, from the premises or whatever, because I was, doing nothing wrong. But that's just what you do. You get people the fuck out when they're making noise. Like anybody causing some type of commotion, they gotta go. And that's what I thought. That's what I thought I might have just encountered at that last fucking, situation at fucking, there come the drone. I told you you'd be back around. Like, there's the drone ones. That thing that pulled up to the left, I ain't even gonna try to shoot that. I'm a fuck crash or something. But like, that light right there reflects, da 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 da, and it's just, I mean, I don't know like what direction I'm going in, but that thing seems like it's all over the fucking place. Unless I'm just doing circles on a highway, which I'm getting off in 0.2 miles right here. 47 west, I get up on 47 east. That's the second one. This is right by the hotel. So once I park, and matter of fact, I think I did the first live stream like 3 weeks ago, like from the same location. From the same fucking location. So like, and it was me being like, yo, watch, these things are gonna come with me. It was like for all like, for all purposes or whatever. I drove around and I pretty much took the drones with me everywhere I went. And fucking like that dude's got all blacked out shit. There go that red truck. It looked like they hit that lick earlier. There go the thing in the bushes up in them trees. He's monitoring. Where's he at? Oh shit, I'm on the wrong side. I got the flash on accident. And still nobody sees. Nobody notices. Nobody sees me fucking up ever. How? Like, we got so many bushes. This dude's selling meth out the fucking gas station all day, all night. Watch, I'm gonna pull in this bitch. And I guarantee you, there's the van. He usually parks in the back. You go in the back right here. There's my shitty hotel. It's actually not a shitty hotel. It's just like the shittier of the hotels around here. But this is, again, I had a conversation with the gentleman who served me food at the hours. I told him, man, I'm hungry, bro. Put something together for me. And I gave him a little half a cartridge or whatever. And then I said, look, bro, I got this flower from Colorado. Because I had just been to Colorado. And I guess the car's out of here. But like, they're probably in there doing their thing. Like, I mean, whatever. But like, I'm the type of person that like, hey, when you got like some fucking fire ass herb, like, that's great. But I still like to like not smoke that last piece by myself. I like to like I like to bless somebody else's lungs with it, right? Because you know it's kind of like like anything. Like you never see the work that goes into like the meal that's prepared for you if you're not cooking it. You never see what goes into building a building if you didn't build it. It's like, whether it be a lot of love or just fucking like, blood, sweat, tears type shit. Or it could just be but that's how you can tell the places that like have been like, crafted because somebody cares or doesn't. So like, um, all that to say that it's not that the hotel is bad, is that fucking like the area is bad, so like they kind of like just let it be what it is, and that's cool. I ain't got no problem with that. But like, I mean, again, this is like the same fucking setup as when I came the first time 3 weeks ago. I remember that long ass thing being there. I don't know if this is the fake news or something like that, but I had parked over here, right? My key didn't work over here, and like there's the same white trucks right here. And then like this is where I have that. I took a still picture the other day, right? And like I think I may have stopped because of fake moon, but like let's see, like there's gonna be like probably shove here. So there was right here, this same room. Remember the pictures? Remember the pictures with the lasers on them, right? They came from right here. Shit. Hang on. So like this, let me put this bitch in park. Let me put these lights in off. Okay. Now, do like this. I took some stills right here. And they were looking like weird as fuck, right? But like the same shit. Same shit. Like it's like then I went the other night out with my guy in back in Chicago. And we went bowling and like on Sunday night, granted people go, multiple times. But like when I went bowling I noticed like the same fucking it was like 8 people that I recognized that have never once said hello to me. You know what I mean? And they're always just like extra characters in the scene. And then it's like, like that's why I say like they're running out of characters or something, and that's why they don't come around so much because like you start to recognize them. Like they can put a ton around you when you're a kid because like you're in school, but like once you're out of school, like that shit's over with. Like your circle gets a lot smaller. So like, what's that little thing right there? So once your circle gets smaller, I mean I ain't trying to be on no peeping Tom shit, but I mean like this is where, right up here is where like yeah there they are. You see what I'm saying? Like I can do like this, go all the way to the glass. It's like trying to look out the airplane. There's one right there. I might just pop out real quick, but again, everywhere I go I got one of these too. And then like it just, what the fuck is that? I don't know if that's my phone. That's that fake moon thing. But look at all those. See that? Look at that shit. Where are they all coming from? Is that my screen? No, hell no. Like, what the fuck? I wonder if those are all coming off that tower. Like, that tower right there. Look how they're, like, flying in. That's so weird. That's so weird. See that shit? Can y'all see that, though? See the 3? The 1? I mean, I don't think that's like no sleight of the hand, no trick type shit. Like, cause anyway you see it, that one's not moving, that one's right there. Step out like into the real world, like you gotta be up there somewhere. Oh, he's right on the corner. That one's moving fast too. And then over here now I can see this light popping through. See that one? Like it's like almost as if I draw the energy or like something because like happens all the time when I like drive or walk like certain areas just like all of a sudden the light pops on. It's like why? Like I'm about to pop out and see what's going on up top. Cause some of these lights might be this, some might be that. Um, you know what? Like, bear with me for 1 second because I'm not gonna be able to sleep nor eat. But look at this shit. Okay, so there's another one. Like you kind of just look over like that way, like those what you call it. See how they're moving? There's hella shit moving up on top of me too. But like that one right up in like the trees, those are supposed to be stationary, like fucking street lamps. But the one acting like super funny. And that's out the window, like nothing on the window. And then I can like, by doing this, it's like kind of like using a piece of glass to see like reflections. Like if I go straight up, it usually should be something like directly above. Maybe not. But again, like, okay, so what I was gonna do is like, I'm gonna twist something up real quick because I was gonna say that. So like about the whole like last bud thing, like so like when I got like the last of like some gas or something like that, like I know like hey, I put in some work to go get that, or like, bro, I held this since fucking Colorado. But I ran the gauntlet. I did my thing to get this right. So like, a, you know, they got, you gotta respect the fact that a motherfucker made that move, right? Like right behind me. You gotta respect the fact that a motherfucker made that move to go grab that. Then like on top of doing that, um, and my phone's been acting weird too. Like all of them, from like the free phone happening to AI shit, like or like to all this AI questionnaire or some shit. But like basically, man, that shit's so loud. And again, this is like sitting right on the passenger seat while I'm driving like a retard and like having them people drive by me. And again, here I am at my hotel just so that I can go through it all again. Wake up tomorrow and like try to remember where I'm at. Try to like oh damn. All this. Alright, watch who's cutting up across the sky. So like you're gonna come out them trees in a second. Like I just seen his ass. So like but tomorrow I'll wake up in the morning and like I'm gonna have to like somehow like do what I do every day, but like it's like I never know where I'm at. I never know when I wake up where I'm at anymore. And that didn't used to be like that. Like you almost see like a fucking whole ass like fucking thing in the air right there. But like, see that? That might be the car, no? But then again, I see some other shit. But like, so like basically, I wake up every morning not knowing anything. Which ones? Like the ones that were like fucking coming in and out. Cause like look at like that. Like like there's one for sure, right? Like but like I'm definitely the last person that you're gonna catch on this YouTube shit trying to claim some shit's lights if it's not, you know what I mean? But like I mean that looks pretty fucking like like shit, don't drop Trey. Um I don't know like for that one I'm gonna have to pop out. But like that tower is maybe creating like a projection. But remember how I had it like this, and then all of a sudden like it was like doom 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 doom. Like they just start coming in like basically that one up there is not fucking around. Oh, there he is. He's on the right now. He's right behind the tree. So basically, dude who I was trying to show y'all went like this. He went like from here, shot over there, and now he's like right here. Like right, that's literally like right there. That's with the window up though. But like, see how they're moving at the bottom part? Right there. Cause again, what like there's 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Like that's how close they're coming too. And that one, but like again, like go over by this tower. Yeah, it's like all of a sudden it looked like a fucking man, like what the fuck is that thing? Like that wasn't there before, was it? Maybe it was. I just couldn't see it, but so like that's behind me. Oh, that's the off sign. Okay, so that's nothing. But let's see. I mean, I think I was up here with it. So this is definitely something right there. Because that one, I'm like at the window, right? Like you can see, like I can literally touch the fucking window. That's what I'm doing right now. So there you go, right there. Watch. There you go. That's that shit back. That's right by the tower, homie. It's all about the focus, though. Like, sick. Okay, like, look up at the top left. That's the magenta from my phone. The very top left, you can see it coming out like my phone, right? That other shit's not coming off my phone. Whoa. And sometimes I'll be like, I don't know, maybe I'm meant to see it more in the camera sometimes, but like, or maybe it'll affect me differently, but like, sometimes I'll be seeing shit that like, don't even really pop up on this camera. It more just like, kind of like, passes by and like, makes me like, what the fuck? Like, what was that? But again, like, you got some in that window right there. Like, that's kind of odd. Like, illumination over there. But as soon as I step out, it's gonna be hella shit like that. Like, that looks like, okay, so it's clearly moving away from that middle thing. And then that just looks like fucking like, and that looks like a whole ass figure almost. Like with a little one out of him, like, so like that thing's actually probably really fucking big, whatever that is. Like, I'm trying to see, is that the car or is that the fucking thing? Again, look at how he like come in and out. Oh shit, nah, whoa. Nah, see, that's what I'm talking about. I be seeing shit in my eyes. That magenta's from my phone, from the infrared. Not that bottom one. Or that one. So basically, alright, what I'm gonna do. Cause here's like what I feel like they do sometimes too. I feel like because they know the target so well, i.e. me, you, whoever, right? They know for a fact that they can keep you fucking like in your car filming this shit because like you hear that? You hear that, right? It's like something like that draws my attention because most people probably don't hear it, but it's just like a little like fucking like sounds like a little jet, and I'm like, man, I gotta see what that is. So like every time I'm ready to go in and want to go in, they do some more other shit. Now I see somebody walking out of a building over there. It's not a hotel, and like matter of fact, now I'm up here creeping on the street, walking back and forth and shit. Like now probably towards my car. I mean, it's just like, wow. Like, is this like? I wonder if this is like a fake city or something. Like, I think they're all fake, really. I think they're all fucking fake. I think it's so much fucking. I think it's so much shit. Like the highest populations they probably ever had in this country was when they had the motherfucking mental facilities booked up and shit. Like when they had them, what you call it? Let's see. Because back then, and I put this thing down so I could see the weed. Let me see if this works. Supposed to be able to get light off the fucking, like there we go. So now I can put this guy, but my point is, like, so, like, if I don't smoke this flower right now, like, my mind will be, like, fucking going a million miles an hour, and not just because I think, but because fucking, honestly, like, it's part of what they can do. Like, the motherfucker's right there. Like, what I'll do is, like, I'll try to, like, medicate my mind so that I can decouple from them, because what they do is they get you in their grasp. And once you're in their grasp, is like, it's like the cobra clutch from, like, a, like, a female or something that, like, you, like, think you like or something, or makes you feel not alone. Like, you have to keep looking because they told you to. But, like, when I'll even, like, sit in my hotel room sometimes, and, like, I get, like, if I'm not able to decouple from, like, this shit I'm looking at outside, then, like, if I can't stop thinking about it, like, I start, like, fucking with my, like, my blinds and shit, right? Like, and I'm like, man, I'll be I'm trying to, like, look out the window or something, and, like, but without having the lights on so nobody can see in, and all sorts of weird shit, like, just because I can't stop fucking thinking about what the fuck I think I see. Don't tell me I ain't got the one thing I need. I got like I got multiple trays. I only have 2 trays with me though. Hold up. Woo! Shit. Damn, that was a close call. Damn, I spilled weed up in the car though. Not too much though, but I need a filter for this shit. Hang on. Because, oh shit, I don't like smoking without a filter in my spliff. Here we go. Gotta be one in here. Shit. God damn, there's shit everywhere, boy. I'm talking about. I just bought a pack of them things too, but it's in a fucking red container, which I don't seem to have. Look right behind me. I don't seem to have that thing at the moment. There should always be a loose fucking filter somewhere in my bag, because the way I travel, I'm so, careless sometimes that I just have shit everywhere. If not, I think, oh, you know what? Matter of fact, I have something in the trunk. There's like a third backup option, I think. I don't know. But let me see. Almost digging through this backpack. But if I can get this thing rolled up to like a point where, like, at least I can enjoy like smoking and standing outside, then like I can prolong like this evening another 15 minutes of like showing y'all the real shit, because again, when you're looking from inside the car, you're not gonna get like the same fucking, what's that green shit? I didn't get the same fucking effect, basically. Like, it's just not gonna happen. So what I might do, it's not cardboard. Hang on, let me see. I think one of these is cardboard, which would work. You know, I don't want to use it. I think if I go to the trunk, I'm straight. Watch. This is how I got it. This is how I got to travel though. So like, yeah. So like, this is the. You know what I'm saying? That's the blessings to be received. And this is like, again, I tried blowing this with that old man, that jetpack shit, because again, it's probably something, if I would have blown it with him, he probably would have never smoked it again in his life, because he ain't never going to Denver, and he's never buying Green Dot Lab fucking, fucking $120 fucking sevens like my dumb ass would. Because I would say that I probably waste more money than anybody I know, but I wouldn't call it a waste either. I would just call it like living my life day to day. So now, back in here, should have like what I thought. Maybe it's in the back seat or in the front seat, but like tools. Da, 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 da. Usually there's gonna be a filter somewhere in the mix, or a pack of like, foldable filters or something, but maybe not there. Let's see. Let me do it like this. Come on, you piece of shit. Oh man. Let's see. So, moment. Bear with me. It's all for the right cause, I think. On a 20, that's cool. I need like a fucking hard piece of fucking something. Credit card, need that. Weed, need that. Worst case scenario, I'm going for use like a cigarette pack, because it's like a little thicker, but I do believe I should. Look at the phone I need. I do believe I should have like one of those little packs. Hang on a sec. Right up here. Yeah, I'll be looking around like motherfucking Michael Myers trying to pop out on me somewhere. Alright, so here go the food, the wallet, this, that. This is like kind of like a fucking sad day for a man like me. Shit. Let's see, this. Alright, so I've located the fucking. Oh, you know what? I never popped this bitch open. Hang on. That another phone, I need that other notepad. I need this. And fuck, man. I thought for sure that was gonna be a jackpot. What are you gonna do? Alright, I'll give you a quick overview of what's going on in the sky. That. And I just seen some fucking movement out of nowhere. So there you got that. Should always have something right around here. There it is. Hang on, there it is. That one's standard. More standard shit. And it should be like, according to last time, should be a few of them motherfuckers got this real quick. Should be a few of these motherfuckers right here. See, look at how that light's directly on me, them white lights right there. Why is that harnessed energy directed at me? That's weird. You see it over there, right there. That thing's not flying in on the side. I'm gonna really be going out their way sometimes. Let's see. Look at that thing. Oh, that's that dude car. That's how terrible skies are out here, though. Yeah. Again, I go over there and, like, I'm getting nothing but more bright lights and shit. Shit hiding up underneath that thing. Yeah, well, you know what? Like, it looks like it's gonna be a bad night of thunderstorms or something. And, it's getting, like, real humid. Pretty sure this part of the world is known for, like, tornadoes or something. Like, where's the cats at so I can feed them? I got ribs and shit. Y'all hungry? Not really, huh? I wonder what it must feel like to be like one of them things in hiding and have somebody cruise on top of you with like their camera, knowing that they're like, see, look at that, 1, 2, see this shit right there? Knowing that they're finding you. How do they like feel about that shit? Is it how we should have felt our whole lives, like when it was like doing this shit? I have no idea, but one thing for sure, I'm gonna shut this bitch and I'm gonna drive to the other side. And that's gonna be a wrap because I'm gonna slide to this other side real quick. I don't have filters. I'm not gonna waste like my good weed without a fucking. That's not happening, bro. Like, I'm going up to my room and grab me a filter. I'll come back down if I had to, but I have like one of my little hash pens so I can smoke that in the room. And I'll say this joint maybe for like tomorrow or something, but it's already late. It's like 12:30. So that being said, thanks for tuning in. Because if you don't tune in at this point in your life, you ain't got no antennas, you feel me? I just made that up, that sound pretty good. But y'all be smooth, man. Much love, I'm out.